This question is from Mr. Magic City 27. He says, I have a question. Though I recently started doing exercises that use my lats a lot, that being the case, my lats are really sore. Not excruciating sore, but more than normal. Is there any sort of self-massage I can perform in order to reduce the soreness and perhaps fasten the recovery? Is there anything I can do? With that, with the lats, sometimes when you pull your arm to the side with the stretching, so it'll help stretch the whole side of there. And swimmers, as you'll notice, are really well defined in there. So sometimes that's what they call it, a swimmer's muscle. It's a latissimus dorsi, or dorsi, some people call it. But a lot of people just call it lats for short, especially people that are in sports and stuff. Those are the kind of terms that you're going to use. The action of the lats is like medial rotation, like this. So when the muscle contracts, it actually goes up to the bicep groove of the humerus, up to here. So it goes up and around right here. So this is the action. So stretching it out would be like this, or bringing it out like this too would help stretch out the lats area then. So because this is one of the actions too, is horizontal adduction, bringing it like this. So you're going to bring it out like this to help stretch it out. So massaging might help a little bit, but there's only two real trigger points, as you saw in the video. So it's one right in the axillary region, the posterior side, and that refers around the inferior angle of the scapula, so the lower portion of the scapula, aka shoulder blade. That's where that typically can refer. And then they got one around the lower back area that refers around the lower back too. So that's another option for if you're having problems with the lats. And the problem with the lats too, it's such a thin muscle, but it's wide. Latissimus dorsi actually means wide back. So wide back is what it actually means. So, but again, it's the most superficial muscle in the lower back, but it's a second layer in the mid-back region, just because the traps kind of go over the top of it in the mid-back. But again, lower back is the most superficial, but again, it goes all the way up by the groove of the humerus right here then. So again, bring the arm back like this, stretching it out. Also external rotation like this. Okay, because the thing is, this is the action, internal rotation, so external rotation. So that's another reason they call it swimmer's muscle. When they swim, they go like this when they're swimming. So internal rotation is the action, so stretching it out like this then. So again, it might be other things that are causing soreness in those regions, but again, try those stretches, might be more beneficial then. And you can also use even a tennis ball in those areas, put a tennis ball against the wall or on the floor and roll around and affect those areas that way too. But again, be careful any bony landmarks. Make sure you're not massaging on those, because you can get a deep bruise that way then. So a bone bruise, some people call it then. So hopefully that helped, and any other kind of comments or questions or anything else, leave it below and help this person out as much as possible. Thank you.